Hey, and welcome back to Muddy Feet. Today's mission is to catch some big kahawai for the smoker and hopefully get a few extra ones for bait as well. And then I'm going to cruise right up in the shallows and do a little bit of soft baiting and see if I can pull a big snapper out of the shallows. We've got the whole day to explore. The weather forecast is supposed to be good, so hopefully this will just blow over. But we've got the whole day to explore and we're in paradise, so let's get amongst it. Yeehaw! Just arrived at the first spot. Hopefully I can catch some live baits here. I can see just out in front of me that there's some kahawai on the surface already, so hopefully it won't be too difficult to get myself some liveys. Beautiful day so far. There's supposed to be a bit of a day breeze picking up a little bit later on, but at the moment it's like, no, it's not even 5 knots. There's a few birds out the front there too, which is a good sign. So I think I'm going to set a live bait, try my luck at a kingfish, even though I'm pretty undergunned as far as gear goes. But we'll see how we get on. Oh, yeah, there's fish here. Oh, there's fish right under the boat. Holy, I'm on top of a school of fish. Ooh, it's a good jump. Cool. It's coming in. Another nice kahawai. Beautiful. See them on the surface over there. Oh, there's a hit. Gonna hook up. Yep, there we go. Got one hooked up nicely. Such good fighting fish. So much fun catching these things. Never gets old. It's a good size one.
I like to have a kahawai set as a live bait because you never know when a big kingfish is going to come along. Next, I turn my attention to getting the rest of these beautiful kahawai onto the ice.
So I'm just doing a bit of a drift now. I'm going to put out one of these catch kaburas. Now that's my favourite colour. I like the orange one. Also do very well with the pink one, but I'm going to tie that on now. How to tie these on is you just open up that loop there and you put your trace line through there and you just tie a simple uni knot. And the only thing you want to do then is you want to trim that tag off nice and short, and I'll show you why in a sec. So you tie your uni knot first. I like to do 5 turns in my uni knot. Then I like to trim that tag off really nice and short. Not ridiculously short, but quite short, and I'll show you why. So that your kabura can slide up and down your line nice and easily. Beautiful. Right, that's ready to deploy. Oh yes, the kabura has been picked up in the rod holder. Beautiful. I do love how the kabura catches fish with minimum attention. It's one of the good things about the kabura that I really enjoy, is it's a very simple, very easy way to catch fish. You either drop it to the bottom and wind it in very slowly, like as slow as you possibly can, or you pop it in the rod holder and I give it about a wind off the bottom so it's not going to get caught up, and then just drift along, and the action of the boat works the lure beautifully. It's fairly deep here today, a bit deeper than what I usually fish. Up he comes. Looks like a snapper. It's a snapper. Just a little panny. Be about a 32 centimetre fish. It's early in the day and I caught a few snapper last night, so I'm going to let this fella go and hopefully I'll catch a few bit bigger ones later on. Beautiful though. There's that beautiful kabura. See how the hooks are just through the outside of the lips of the fish there? That's pretty common with these kaburas with these little hooks. So you've got to be a little bit gentle on them when you're pulling them up. Right, back you go, mate. Just let that drop all the way back to the bottom. And then I'm going to give that about a wind and pop it back in the rod holder. Then I can go back to fishing my soft baits and doing other stuff. Oh, good hit right there. Kahawai. About the perfect size for a livey. So I'll give my live bait a freshen up. Just a little fella, smacked it right in the shallows. Nice dark fish too, look at that, beautiful kelpie fish. They're about a 32, very nice fish. Look at the colour on them. I hope that colour shows up on the camera. That's beautiful. It's that awesome glowing gurnard colour from Catch. Here he is. Back you go, mate. Decided to go up to a bigger size soft bait. See if I can trigger a bite from a little bit bigger fish. Had a few smaller ones this morning, but hopefully there's some bigger ones in there, and hopefully this will get them going. Alright, this is a pretty cool looking spot. Let's have a look in here. You managed to pull one out. Nice snapper. Beautiful size. It's only be about a 35-40 centimetre fish. Very nice eating size snapper. I'm going to icky this fella and pop him on the ice. Yes, there's one. There's a couple of others there too. Not a bad fish either. Not huge, but he's like that beautiful eating size. Yes. Yes. That's a bigger fish. Yes. That's a better fish. It was just sitting just out behind the others. How cool is that? Yoo! Yeehaw! That's a better fish on soft bait. You better be recording. Woo! Got him. Cool session. So that's the Jack Max soft bait, is what that colour's called. And there is my beautiful snapper. I pulled him out of about, I don't know, what's that, 4 meters deep? I can see the bottom. I got to see him come up and smack the soft bait. How cool is that? So I'm going to get this guy on the ice. Just keep chucking a few bits of this stuff around, and it seems to be bringing in some good fish. Oh, that's pretty cool. Just on the weed edge, good hit. Just a nice little fish, nice little penny. Got a few in the bin, so that one can go back. Nice fish though. Nice fish. Back you go, mate. Awesome little soft baiting session. I managed to put a couple of nice snapper in the bin there. I managed to catch quite a few kahawai this morning, so I'm pretty stoked about that as well. I got a few for the smoker and a few there for bait. I could go home, but I feel like I might as well go and fill at one of those kahawai and soak a couple of big baits. See if I can't at least catch one donkey snapper before we go home. Awesome, let's get amongst it. Let's go. Bit of fresh kahawai on the old hand line. One of my favourite ways to catch fish, the old hand line. Right, just deploy that. Real simple setup, my hand line. It's just got 60-pound nylon and a single BKK circle hook that's just tied onto the end with a uni knot. Absolutely no sinker, and I just let it float down to the bottom. Once I think it's pretty well on the bottom, I just put a couple of wraps around this bar here. I usually go around 3 times, and then I found that it fits nicely into this little gap on my tinny here. And when there's a big fish on it, I can usually tell because this pulls tight. It doesn't usually move that much, but it pulls tight, and this bit of slack line pulls tight. So I just keep an eye on that. But works well, the old hand line, real simple, catches a lot of the fish on the boat. Right, I'll get one of these out as well. Exact same setup, my favourite little setup to use out here. It's pretty shallow, so a single BKK circle tied on with a uni knot, nothing else. No sinkers, and fresh kahawai bait. Fresh kahawai or fresh jack mackie, my 2 favourite baits for out here. For snapper fishing in the shallows. Hooked up. I don't know what's going on, it's a bit of a strange fight. It's not a bad fish. I don't know why he didn't fight better. Not a bad fish at all. Oh, he's gone around the other line there. Got fresh kahawai bait doing the damage. Oh yeah, that one might be hooked up. Oh, I did not see. Oh well, unfortunately I couldn't catch a donkey fish on bait, so I'm going to call it a day. I've got plenty of fish for the table. I'm going to head down to Tauranga and take a load of fish down to my family, so I'm pretty excited to get down there. So I'm going to pull pin and head home. I hope you guys enjoy the video that I make out of today's mission, and cheers for watching. Cool, see ya.
Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember to like and subscribe, and check us out on other platforms if you'd like to see more content.